92.9, you know it's love. Super duper bulletproof love. My man Mike Mitch, ill. My nigga Smiley, you know what it is, man. Anytime y'all open the door, we coming through, man. Splizzy, the big orca.
Smoke. Let's make history. Yeah. I've been fire. Let the dragon out his lair, now he's burning down your empire. Nothing left but rubble and debris, barking up the wrong tree. I don't care who y'all supposed to be. King Splizzy rinsing off all of the whiskey. The Iggy Azalea path.
What up? It's 929 WDUP Spotlight YouTube only, man. You know what I mean? You got my man Splat done on Thursdays up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What up?
Yeah. We used to run that on Thursdays, man. But you know, my man had to go back to NY or whatever. So you know.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that for y'all, but we got him here right now, man. Special treat on Spotlight, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
I see the thunder still work.
Yeah. But yo, Splat, man, let everybody know what's going on, man. What's new with you, man?
Yeah, man. Everything's everything, man. Got the done. We got Iggy Azalea, the single out right now. You know what I'm saying? It's on the platforms. Yeah. Got the video out on YouTube under Splizzy TV. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. Whoever tap in with that. You know what I'm saying? Working, man.
Yeah, yo, man, like we were just discussing just a minute ago off air, man. I don't think we had the full, 2020, you know what I mean, full ABC Barbara Walters interview with you, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let everybody know your pedigree, man. Like, how you got started and all that, man.
Man, I've been doing this for a long time, man. For those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Been doing this since I was young, man. So definitely come from the 90s over, influenced by 80s rappers, you know what I'm saying? Just been through it, man. It's just a love thing, man. Love the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Not just rapping, I love graffiti. I just love the whole culture as far as expressing myself, you know what I'm saying? So there's so many things that I've been through with this game. You kind of got to be specific if you want to know certain shit, because it's a lot, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna do that? Know what I mean? This is motherfucking 9 to 9. Cut out this motherfucker. So we gonna talk about all that shit.
We can talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Let's talk about it.
So yeah, we had that stretch, you know what I mean? Big up his lady, man. She was actually giving us records too. She was cleaning her joint, so we had a nice stretch. On Thursdays.
Done on Thursday. He's playing nothing but underground joints, man.
Yeah. So but that's important, you know what I mean? So I was loving that stretch, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we go separate directions because you know he was out in NY.
The universe works, man. That's how the universe works.
But you already know, you know what I mean? You got the door open this motherfucker whenever you want.
Nah, man, I appreciate that. You already know, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, just like yo, fuck it. It's gonna be just jumping all over the place now, man. Like yo, what's your thoughts on the current game, man? Like you know how we structured done on Thursdays, and you just explained kind of your background, man. What's your thoughts on the game, man?
I mean, the game right now, I think it's in a good place because people have to really dig in the crates now. You know, like not too long ago they said that, you know, rap music hasn't been on the billboards and all that. And I think that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it goes back to the culture of like where you have to dig to find something good. And it goes back to feel-good music, not just what's getting played on the radio, forcing you to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to find what sounds good to you and what sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So I think the culture's in a good place, man. The game is in a good place. There's a lot of underground rappers that I know about, and I'm tapped in. It's just up to people to be tapped in and listen to what they feel, what they like. You know what I'm saying? Versus what's getting played on radio or getting played, you know, being forced for you to like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how can niggas get tapped in with that? You know what I mean? Like, we try to do it over here on 9 to 9 on the radio, but like most cookie cutter radio stations, they don't play that shit. Yeah. How can niggas get tapped in with that?
I be tapped in because I'm outside, you know what I'm saying, for one. And then I've been digging for real hip hop since a youngin', so I kind of know. I follow certain shit, like right now, everything you could go on Instagram, somebody's tagging somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's tagging somebody like, yo, this rapper right here. I tap in, I listen. If I like, I'll be like, oh, I know what type of lane this is on. I like this. I go on YouTube. Certain things pop up on YouTube because of what I've watched in the past. So that helps me out. Next thing you know, I'm tapping rapping in him. I'm listening to artists like, yo, son sound, yo, this is crazy. Now I'm in a rabbit hole. So then all kind of artists pop up. There's a million people making music right now. So, but I just I know what I like to hear. So I just pick and choose from there. You know what I'm saying? But it's out there. You just gotta think.
And maybe you can help me, man, because like y'all be on my old man, like yo, my lawn type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like yo,
Yeah.
How do you kind of like separate, like, you know what I mean, your era, our era, and then all right, you might be fuck with these young boys. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, how do you kind of actually separate the two, man?
I think it's a cloth, man. I think it's a cloth. There's for me, I could distinguish. I know what comes from that cloth that I'm like used to listening to. So like I got a place where I could listen to my old school hip hop. I listen to my 90s all the time, but I could hear artists. I know artists that's coming from that. That's rapping right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like a lineage behind that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? I listen to new artists and be like, yo, yeah, that's the type of vibe. That's 90s sounding like today. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know what I mean? That's how I go about.
So yo, how do you apply it to your music, like people you want to fuck with? You know what I'm saying? Like yo, all right, boom, you got your lane, what you been doing? All right, these young. There's a certain corner of young niggas you don't fuck with, but then there might be another pocket of niggas you rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like how you discern that when you apply it to your music?
When I apply it to my music, I don't think about niggas, man. I think about doing Splat. Splat need to say something. Splat gonna say it. All I think about is what beat I'm gonna say it on. I needed to translate in this fashion, so I need to hear this type of beat too to what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really aim at. You know what I'm saying? If I want to say shit that if I could look at my man and he could be like, yeah, because I'm basically representing them, so representing all of us. So I come at it in that fashion. You know what I'm saying? I can't think about what dudes on the corner is. I'm worried about what I want to say for one, and then if my niggas is feeling it, if my people's giving me the okay, the green light, like yeah, that's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we over here, 929 spotlight over here, but like, yo, we talk about artists, but we talk about, all right, beats. How you pick your beats? Like, you any like these new, you know what I mean, young producers you rock with?
Yeah, like this single I got out right now, Iggy Azalea. I got that from I bought that beat from Wavy the God. And I got put on the Wavy the God because I listen to Rome Streets. Rome Streets is an underground hip hop artist. He's down with Griselda.
Well, big up Rome Streets.
Yeah. So I'm listening to some of Rome Street shit, and I'm like, yo, beats is kind of up my lane.
Yeah.
So I end up finding Wavy the God on IG. Hit him up, bomb. I got the beat. So it's just about like, yo, it's like I'm hearing something. It's like, yo, I could fuck with that. I could rhyme to that. I could get with that type of vibe. And then I go from there, you know what I'm saying? But my beat selection is basically boom bap, man. It's supposed to get it out of me. I love DJ Premier beats, so you know what I'm saying? I like that type of energy is what I'm on type shit.
But you feel like DJ Premier is still DJ Premier for the 90s, or you want still Premier?
He's a pinnacle. I mean, I listened to Nas' album. I heard a lot of people talking about I love Nas' album, man. Get that if you ain't listened to that. And people probably expected more out of Premier because I keep seeing that on the internet. But as I listen over and over, because I don't listen like people listen now. I take my time with music. I listen to it over and over like I did when it was a tape, when it was a CD. You know what I'm saying? And it just resonates after a while. You get it, it'll sink in. You can't just listen to people be like, yo, the album come out today and they calling it whack or classic in 1 hour. Like how y'all listening to music? I don't listen to music like that. I listen to music like I let that shit sit with me. And if it's gonna sit with me, I'm gonna listen to it. If I listen to it more than 2-3 times, then I know it's something there that I'm gonna end up grabbing that I couldn't grab the first time. So you know what I'm saying?
Nah, the word, that ADD era we in right now, like nobody sit with music no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that, like, yo, you being an artist and everything like that, like, do you feel like it's worth it to put out a project, or should you just put out records as they come your way? You know what I mean? You might have a new record, or you want to put out a project because you know how people consume music so fast right now.
Facts.
I mean?
Yeah, and I'm glad you asked me that because I dropped the album in 2020. 20 past now, and I know it just went over a lot of people's heads, and I gave them too much food in one plate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree. I agree to dropping singles at a time until that audience is wide, real wide, is wide enough for you to drop a project where it's going to resonate to them. Then yeah, I'm just giving you singles until I feel like it's that time to give them a project, a full body of work. I'm just gonna feed people the singles and see how each one resonates.
Yeah, man, we over here with Splat, man. So like, yo,
Yeah.
of course, like, it's a large world, man. Like, for those who might not be up on Splat, man, like, what project you point to kind of put people on to, like, what you've been about, you know what I mean? What's your favorite project, body of work, you know what I mean, you will point to for somebody that's trying to catch up?
Well, y'all could catch the body of work 20 past now. I dropped that in 2020, produced by Smoke the World. Shout out to Smoke.
Smoke.
You know what I'm saying? I did that album in mind, having in mind that I probably wouldn't make more music at all. So I did that album with topics, just everything. You know what I'm saying? That album is just complete. But man, I got all kind of freestyles and mixtape shit I've been doing this shit since the 90s, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
There's people,
Hey, yo, where you get your most joy from, man? Just like freestyle, just going, you know what I mean? Just free, just going off top, whatever, or like actually just sitting there and actually putting together a piece of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a writer, man.
Yeah.
I like to write. Always, you know what I'm saying? When I was in school, I had the highest grade in English, which is writing and
First
doing
honors out here,
essays,
nigga.
doing essays and shit like that. Like that was just me. Always been able to, I like reading. I like to do that type of shit. So I like to write. I like to write. Just like writing my own story, just writing, man.
You like to write for others?
Yeah, I've done that recently. Yeah, yeah.
How
And
you feel about that though? Like the whole like ghostwriting thing. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, for the culture,
Yeah, just
as an MC, nah.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an MC. Everybody that writes takes pride in their work. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want to push your pen. You want to see how far you can go. You want to see how creative you could be. But you got the music industry. People. There's a lot of shit you heard that motherfuckers wrote that, but they got the bag for it. So the money is the money. Motherfuckers.
So a motherfucker got ghostwriter, they automatically just like disqualified. You know what I mean? Them niggas is up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
They not up out of here, but in certain conversations they're up out of here.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't talk that the ghost shit and this, that, and the third. There's certain shit you gotta that you gotta qualify for. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, like, do you find that like kind of like a challenge just to write for somebody? Like, take your whole perspective. Like, all right, you or you. You know what I'm saying? But then like, all right, it might be somebody who ain't like an MC like that, but they need a writer. But you know what I mean? You take that challenge on where it's like, all right, you gotta like write a song from their perspective, what they would talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, do you find kind of like, not comfort, but like, you know what I mean? You find that as a good challenge?
It is a good challenge because I did it thinking I couldn't do it. And I wrote for a female. So when I wrote, I was like, damn, how I'm gonna do that? But I basically said, yo, how would I perceive this person as far if they was rhyming?
Cause the craziest shit is like Biggie writing for Lil' Kim. You know how crazy Lil' Kim used to talk back in the 90s? You hear some wild shit. Biggie talk about getting his pussy ate while he watch cartoons and shit right now.
Like that's crazy for you to pin that. But you start you take yourself out of your shoes and put yourself in their shoes and be able to say, all right, this is what I would want to hear from her or want to hear from, you know what I mean, from them. You know what I'm saying?
So yo, man. So like, yo, Young Splat, when you started this game, would he be happy with the Splat we see today?
Yeah. I would, and then I wouldn't, because back then I saw myself as being a star, a MC that's like top notch, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but as far as like the craft and I've grown a lot, man. From writing, I mean, so many things. From writing on a simple level to getting complex, to writing about topics, to writing about, I'll be proud of the Splat that's here today.
So I'm gonna flip it back. So like, what you gonna tell Young Splat? You know what I mean? OG Splat. Well, OG Splat gonna tell Young Splat. You know what I mean?
What OG Splat would tell Young Splat?
Yeah.
That's a good question, man. As far as music go, don't be disappointed. Don't be disappointed, because people this is a facade, man. The industry is a facade, man. You know
I
what
hear
I'm
all the
saying?
time, yo.
Yeah.
The common thread is like WWF, WWE, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been, I live in New York, and I've been living in New York for the last few years. And I've been in a lot of rooms where a lot of people, a lot of artists and DJs, and I could see what happens not on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is how y'all giving it up. I bet. So, it's not what people think. You know what I'm saying? It's just be you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Be you, because this shit is a facade for the most part.
Yeah, man. So, yo, just a broader talk about, like, hip-hop game. Like, I mean, just recently, I might not have the exact numbers on me, but, like, for the first time in, like, 20 years, like, hip-hop wasn't charting. You know what I mean? On the Billboard or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on that?
I just told you about that. You can't. It's good. It's good for the culture.
It's good that we not charting?
Yeah. I mean, it's good for the culture because some people write music to make it to the billboards or to make that, but I don't consider that authentic. I don't consider that 100% real.
But
I consider hip hop is a culture that started because of expression. People that's being oppressed, saying something, wanting to say something, whether good or bad, just saying something to be feeling themselves. So that's what it is. Not to get to the radio, not to get to a billboard or nothing. It's just explain your truth, speak your truth, make it fly how you make it fly, make it you. So for it not to be on the chart, maybe it inspire artists to go harder and try to get on the charts. But I'm happy with I know hip hop when it wasn't on the radio. Yeah. So
no station playing that shit.
Fuck that. You had to record
college radio.
You had to record college radio. You had to find a brother on the corner with a tape that man. It's like you had to dig for real hip hop. You had to dig for it. So hip hop has been it's been pampered a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it stops getting raw when it's pampered. You know what I mean?
Damn, I had a great point. Like, yo, I had a rebuttal to what you were saying.
Yeah.
And I forgot it because you gave a great answer. God damn.
Yeah.
It might come back. But,
I mean, I remember when you know what really changed hip hop for me, when Eminem hit the radio. When Eminem came out.
Yes.
and when that song, what was
My Name Is?
Yeah, so when My Name Is came
right
out,
after Big and Pac died and Dr. Dre just left Death Row and then he grabbed his white boy out of it.
Yeah, so Eminem was basically the introduction for the world to be like, hip hop is something real.
Yeah.
And made people other than the culture be like, hip hop? Yeah, I heard it, my friends played it, but Eminem was the one that stamped it and made it to be like, all right, this is a global thing here. You know what I'm saying? So that's when hip hop really became radio. Then you have Jay-Z in '98. I mean, you had Jay-Z and DMX and them taking it to another level because it was accepted more. You know what I'm saying? But I come from a time before all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because like my fear, the reason why I bring that up, my fear is like, I don't want to see hip hop become the new rock and roll. Where like nobody bumping no Green Day no more. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Guns N' Roses ain't relevant no more.
Right.
I don't want to see that with rap, and I feel like we're going in and like what made me think about that is like when these white boys got in the game, the Post Malones and the Machine Gun Kellys, they were rapping, but as soon as the rap trap was done, they back to this country bullshit.
Yeah.
They ain't rapping no more.
Right,
you feel
right,
me?
right.
So I feel like I'm scared about hip hop. That's my whole angle with asking that question. Is like, yo, the whole hip hop game, are we gonna be the new rock and roll?
Nah. As long as there's poverty and oppression in these streets, hip hop will always live, man.
Nah, I mean, all right, let me rephrase it this way. Hip hop culture is always gonna be here. The way we talk, dress.
That's a fact.
All that. That's ingrained in American pop culture. That's ingrained. That's not going nowhere. I'm talking strictly music.
Yeah.
Rap's not charting like that, and all right, you say it's a good thing, and I'm not gonna disagree with you. But what I'm saying is, it's like I feel like, yo, there's no more superstars no more. You know what I mean? In the rap game no more.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Like there's no more, Big Pop. What are they? 23, 24?
Mm-hmm.
Now these young rappers who might be 23, 24, they might be drill rappers getting lifted up out of here. You know what I mean? I feel like there's no crisscross ABCs, no.
I'm
Lil
fine.
Bow Wow.
I'm fine without it.
And I get that. When I was talking about just like rap used to touch like every portion.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like rap ain't doing that no more. It's just my opinion.
I mean, and that's cool, but I mean, that's Q-Tip from the Tribe Called Quest said it. Rap is not pop. If you call it that, then stop.
Yeah.
When you making rap music that's hitting the billboards, it's almost popish. It's like, yeah, all right, it's cool, but it's not. It's the intention for the culture, for the intention for the music is to be for the streets. Bottom line, hip hop equals the streets.
Yeah.
That's the equivalency. That's why some people want to be it, some people are it, some people come from it. There's a big difference. So yeah, if it ain't Billboard, I don't doubt hip hop will go away because it ain't on the radio. It's gonna be motherfuckers beatboxing.
Yeah,
it's gonna motherfuckers be just like it's always been.
How you feel about Jay-Z on that GQ interview talking about the 4 pillars of rap? And then who said there's only 4 pillars of rap? All right, he talking about the DJ ain't there no more. There's no more DJ, Jazzy Jeff the Fresh Prince, no more Eric B and Rakim. No more graffiti like that. There's no more breakdancing because of the Olympics. And now he try to eradicate battle rap. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't agree with Jay on that. Especially graffiti. Like, fuck out of here. Like, graffiti is definitely. He said graffiti is not a part of hip hop. That's negative. Graffiti's been there in right along with hip hop. And it's like, and Nas' album, he got a song speaking and honoring graffiti artists. Like, that's just asinine. It's crazy for him to say that.
Do you feel like there's only 4 pillars of rap? I feel like there's more than that.
Nah,
Who said there's only 4 pillars?
I mean, I just feel like there is, you know what I'm saying? Because the forms of expression. If it was a 5th pillar, it would be knowledge of self. And that would go back to the nation of gods and earths. Getting knowledge of self is definitely a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But I agree, there is just breakdancing, graffiti, MCing, and DJing. Those are all 4 forms of expression. And that's what hip hop is, the expression. To express yourself however it deemed fit for you. You know what I'm saying? If I can't rhyme, I might could scratch on that table. I might could make a beat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it comes down to. If I can't do none of that, I could write my name fire on the wall. I'm expressing myself. You seeing my fly. You seeing my style through this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's what hip hop is.
Man.
Real shit.
Sunday on Saturdays
Let's
out this
talk about
motherfucker. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, yo, first off, let's get it right. This is my motherfucking Splat. I didn't have this nigga on the station play enough. I know when the motherfucking kind of get this nigga going, yo. You know what I mean? Loving this shit, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But like, no, I feel like the game needs a reset. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why I bring up the point why hip hop ain't charting, of course, like, yo, you know what I mean? You bring up the Q-Tip line, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, call rap to stop, you know what I mean? Pop, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is, just like, hip hop was charting everything, and like, the records that were charting was trash. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, hip hop's in a bad place, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yo, I mean, there's some young boys that's carrying it, but like, all right, we had the, all right, I want to phrase it this way, right? We had like the Queen Latifahs, the Fresh Prince, the LL Cool J's, even the 50 Cents, like, who are superstars around, you know what I mean, are you know what I mean, be able to check every box. 25 and under, which young motherfucker could actually, you know what I mean, be a superstar, could, like, you know what I mean, star in Independence Day, put out a summertime record, you know what I mean, or, you know what I mean, be, you know what I mean, a mogul. Like, what young rapper's a mogul mindset, you know what I mean, who's starting their own label. I just feel like a lot of things we spoiled in the 90s, you know what I mean? We had these young moguls making their record labels, you know what I mean, just building shit, you know what I mean? People who were like babies, you know what I mean? Now we look back in their early 20s and shit like that, but when we saw them, they seemed like adults. I don't see that no more. That's why I bring up, like, there's no Bibles. This the younger generation ain't that no more. Like, I don't see that shit. And I'm asking, like, do you see it?
I'm not in the younger crowd. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, I mean, that's probably the thing also about being independent. You know what I'm saying? People just, artists might just feel like they know it all, or, you know, but when you had labels that were in artists' lives, there was A&R, they was prepping your career. They was teaching you shit. Now everybody's just like, well, I'm gonna just post on Instagram and I'm gonna post my video on YouTube. There's no guidance. Nobody want to listen to nobody. That's why I still like that OGs. Last year in hip hop was a beautiful year because a lot of MCs that been here was putting out projects and basically trying to probably still spearhead what's going on, so the younger MCs don't stray away from that. But I just think the younger MCs and the younger artists just they not there because they're not prepped to be there. There's like one in pop, you know what I'm saying? Get hot and go, you know. And there's a lot of things behind the scenes that, you know, nobody says or nobody talks about. But a lot of young artists signed with a label right now. The label was looking at them like, all right, we gonna get this out of you and then we gonna get you gone somehow, some way. And then, you know, going to jail sells, shooting somebody's cell, getting shot sells. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we destroying our own people. So you gotta look at what's really behind the mechanism behind the artist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's a big factor in shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, how's cold, man? Look like you itching to say something. Go ahead, man.
Yo, I just want to give a shout out to my man Big Daddy Kane. He been coming out lately with a whole bunch of old school, trying to be relevant, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Big Daddy Kane thing, man.
No
about
doubt.
that 90s music, man. So that's what I'm feeling right now, man. I like that 90s stuff.
There's still mad 90s coming out.
You know what I'm
mad
saying?
90s.
It's like they're making themselves relevant right now.
Facts.
I'm glad y'all bring that up because, like, yo, I mean, 10, 20 years ago, whatever, or, you know, in between, hip-hop's supposed to be a young man's sport. You know what I mean? Young man's game. I don't feel like that's applicable anymore.
Nah.
I feel like the most talented people are 30s, 40s, up, 50s. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Most
I feel like, you know what I
definitely.
mean? Because, like, we remember, like, we from that era where it's like, yo, if you hitting 30, you a grandpa. Like, you should not be rapping.
Yeah.
It's not like that no more. Now, like, the best rappers are, like, 30, 40. I mean, who's the most relevant rappers, I guess? Like, you might not go, like, what Kendrick, J. Cole,
Yeah.
Drake? What's they touching 40.
Yeah,
Old
they
head
probably in
niggas.
their
Listen,
30s.
You know what I'm saying?
Styles P and Jada, they in their 50s.
Yeah,
Come
most
on.
I
definitely.
mean, everybody stopped when Jay-Z drop a joint. He 56.
That's right.
Nas still going. Nas just got his first Grammy in his 40s, 50s. You know what I mean?
50s. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, do you feel like it's fair now we go kind of eradicate that talk about hip hop and young man sport?
Most definitely on a superstar level and an underground level. You got Griselda niggas they in their 40s too.
Wow.
And they dropping shit. It's about I think what it is, man, it's like if you basing on age, it's just ignorance, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to unless he ahead of his time, a 18, 19-year-old ain't really saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless you ahead of your time. But if you listen to a 30, 40-year-old MC, he got something to say, something that's going to resonate, something you've been through, something that you might be going through. That's just bottom line. That's what you want. You hip hop is good for getting a nigga through something, getting a nigga through.
All day.
You know what I mean? I was raised, my mom and them raised me, but hip hop raised me. Like hip hop is deep with me. Like people don't even know the story I got with hip hop. It's like that shit raised me. It showed me mad shit I wasn't learning at home, son. So like when an artist got something to say, that's it. That's what you want. Like, yo, this nigga said what? It made me reference to a book. It made me reference to a movie, something. And that's what hip hop is to teach. It's culture. What's the word culture?
Hip hop give you everything, man.
Yeah, man. Culture is a way of life, man. It's just depicting what's going on in these poverty-stricken homes, man, in the hood where we come from. Somebody speaking for us. So when you hear it, it's like, yeah, man, damn. Whether he's glorifying it, whatever he's going through, you gonna feel something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just come when you older, you got wisdom. You can speak. You can speak about your past, and it's factual. Versus somebody that just want to make happy-go-lucky songs, man. And we come from the 90s, man. We still here. We look good. We smell good. We doing our thing out here still. You know what I'm saying? So we want to hear music still. You know what I'm saying?
Cocoa butter's still flowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing changed. We just a little older, a little wiser.
I saw some online, yo. They show Grady and motherfucking Red Fox. They were like 42 or 49. Them niggas look 70.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, we aging better. You know what I mean? Shit's just different. You feel me?
It's definitely different.
Word, man. Word.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, shit. I love that, man. Make sure you zoomed in with the 4K camera on my nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Give
it's
nigga
real,
game
man.
out here.
The 4 kids,
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Nah, I love that convo, man. Cause that's like, yo, I always push back at like hip hop's a young man sport. I don't think it is no more, man.
Nah, man. Nah,
anymore.
We got too much to offer, man.
Yeah.
All the older people got too much to offer. If we could find a happy medium where the younger could be like, yo, you know what? Yeah, that's the OG. Let me hear what he talking about. We need to find that happy medium between older guys and young guys, man. It's like, when you young, you young, man. But if I'm 40, if I'm in my 40s, you ain't never been my age. If you 20, I already been your age. You know what I'm saying? So even if I ain't getting as much money as whatever you might look down upon, man, I'm in years I'm wiser. I've been through certain shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So that we gotta find a happy medium. You know what I'm saying? With the young.
Motherfucking spotlight is what we do over here, man.
Yeah.
YouTube Uncut out here. So, yo, man, all right, let's pivot back to Splat, man.
Yeah.
So, like, yo, man, 2026, man. What's on deck, man?
Right now, I'm working. We dropping singles after single. That's what I want to do. I mean, I'm working. I got features. I'm doing songs with other artists, man. Just trying to get out there and try to reach wider audiences, man. I got this shit popping off where there's other people other than local just really tapping in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gaining that fan base. Bandcamp, I'm gonna be on Bandcamp doing what I do with the merch and all that. Just doing me, just doing the singles and giving the people the right amount of food until they're ready for a meal. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man.
Hey, yo, how about shows? I know you say you're gonna feed them food and all that, pop the
Yeah.
joints, but I'm talking about like shows upcoming. You know?
Yeah, I
like
mean,
that on
yo,
deck?
I don't at the moment, and I'm apt to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go wherever. You know what I'm saying? Let the people hear me. At this point, it's just about grabbing that audience, grabbing more people to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Get people tuned in with my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going up, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm apt to whatever. No, I don't have no management. I'm dolo. I'm doing everything me. You know what I'm saying? So whatever opportunities arise, I'm for it. If it makes sense, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
So how niggas get at you?
Splat the Big Orca on Instagram. Splat the Big Orca on Facebook. Splat the Big Orca on TikTok. I'm there. I'm outside in the internet world. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, man, you see that common theme, Big Oak out here.
Yeah, it's the orcas, man. We swimming.
Orca.
We swimming, you heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, we out here.
So, yo, man, fuck it. It's Spotlight. You know what I mean? One fucking nigga over here. House cold. Let's cue something up for my nigga, man.
Take a second, thank the Lord for the shit that I lend you. Take notes, write it down, get a pen or a pencil. Choose wisely, a lot of varieties on the menu. It's never what's on you, it's always what's in you. Pretend who, I know you niggas wish you was us. Was in the feds up in Otisville building with Tut. He been told me he ain't shoot Pac and such and such. Shorty told me I be drinking too much. What the fuck, I got PTSD, bitch, pour on my cup. No excuses though, God deemed fit. Gotta do it, many niggas died being heroic. Trying to prove shit that's on my face, that's a mask on the shooter. Catch bullets for the birds, Marvin Harrison Jr. But body language well, know when things get peculiar. Cash rules like Castro de Cuba. Niggas fakers and jewels are more sticks than they got in the pool hall. Don't get it confused, nah. It's black and white, nothing racial, nothing we don't gotta discuss with Dr. Umar. He kneeled on a Friday, knowledge I would ask Jumar.
Repartimos cosas de Bogotá y además repartimos lo que nunca se da y bofetá, ¿cómo está? I smoke blacks, drink Henny, turn cocaína into crack. I partake, you watch, y'all a bunch of kids to me. Niggas pillow talk like bitches, mad whispery. I'm mob tied like my origins from Sicily. We the gang, do the knowledge to us. We got history, respectfully, officially. Encountering us, it could end miserably. Really be, who is you and what you going through?